Welcome to English Speaking Corner, the place where you can find your voice and build real confidence in English. Today, we are going to do something a little different. We are not just going to learn new words or study grammar rules. We are going to build a habit, a tiny, powerful habit that will change the way you speak and the way you feel about your English journey. I am joined today by Mark, and we are both very happy to have you here with us.
Hello, everyone. It is great to be here. We often hear from students who say they feel motivated on Monday, but by Wednesday or Thursday, they feel tired. They skip their practice, and then they feel guilty. If that sounds like you, please know that you are not alone. Motivation is a wonderful feeling, but it is not reliable. Motivation is like the weather. It changes. Some days are sunny and full of energy, and some days are rainy and tired. You cannot rely on the weather to travel, and you cannot rely on motivation to learn a language.
That is exactly right, Mark. That is why today we are focusing on discipline. But don't worry, discipline does not mean suffering. It does not mean doing things you hate for hours every day. Discipline simply means consistency. It means showing up, even for just 5 minutes. We want to help you build a system that works, even when you are tired, especially when you are tired. We are going to practice a routine together. This is a tiny habit session. We have designed a simple, calm English monologue about starting your morning right. We will break it down, listen to it, and then speak it together. The goal is not to memorize a long speech. The goal is to prove to yourself that you can speak English every single day. So find a comfortable place. Maybe you are sitting at your desk, or maybe you are on a walk. Relax your shoulders. Take a deep breath. Let's start by talking about why small habits matter. Mark, why do we focus on just 5 minutes?
That is a great question. When we set big goals like, I will study English for 1 hour every day, our brain gets scared. It feels like a mountain. But if we say, I will listen to English for 5 minutes while I drink my coffee, our brain says, okay, I can do that. It's easy, it's attractive, and once you start, it's much easier to keep going. We want to lower the barrier. We want to make starting easy.
Exactly. So today, we are going to give you a script for your mornings. This is a set of sentences you can say to yourself when you wake up. It sets the tone for your day. It helps you think in English from the very first moment you open your eyes. We are going to listen to the whole story first. Just listen. Don't try to speak yet. Just let the words wash over you. Imagine the scene. It's early morning. The house is quiet. The world is still asleep. Here is the story. Listen carefully. The alarm rings quietly. I do not press snooze. I turn it off and sit up in bed. The room is cool and silent. I put my feet on the floor and stand up. I walk to the kitchen and pour a glass of water. I drink it slowly. It wakes up my body. Then I make a cup of coffee. While the coffee brews, I do not look at my phone. I look out the window at the sky. I take a deep breath. I am ready for a new day. I have a plan and I am calm. That sounds like a beautiful way to start the day. It's very peaceful. It really is. Now let's go deeper. We are going to break the story down into small pieces. We will look at the vocabulary, the pronunciation, and the grammar. And most importantly, we will give you time to speak. We will practice shadowing. This means you repeat after us. Try to copy our speed, our intonation, and our rhythm. If you make a mistake, do not stop. Just keep going. Mistakes are proof that you are trying. Let's start with the first part, the waking up. The sentence was, the alarm rings quietly. I do not press snooze. Let's look at the word snooze. This is a very common word in daily life. The snooze button is the button you press when you want to sleep for 10 more minutes. But in our story, we are disciplined. We do not press snooze. Repeat after me. I will say it slowly, then I will pause for you. The alarm rings quietly. Now you try. The alarm rings quietly. Good. Notice the S sound at the end of rings. The alarm rings. It's happening right now. Let's try the next part. I do not press snooze. Your turn. I do not press snooze. Excellent. When you say this, imagine your hand reaching for the alarm clock. You make a choice. You choose to wake up. Let's put those two sentences together. The alarm rings quietly. I do not press snooze. Go ahead. Great job. Now let's look at the next action. I turn it off and sit up in bed. Turn off is a phrasal verb. We use it for machines, lights, and electronics. You turn off the alarm, you turn off the light, you turn off the TV. Let's practice the connection between the words. When we speak naturally, we do not say turn it off. We connect the sounds. It sounds like turn it off. The N connects to the I and the T connects to the O. Turn it off. Listen closely. Turn it off. Now you try. Repeat the connected sound.
Turn it off. Good. Now the whole sentence. I turn it off and sit up in bed. Your turn. I turn it off and sit up in bed. Very good. Sit up is the action of moving from lying down to sitting. It is the first physical movement of your day. Feel that movement as you say the words. Let's move to the next part. The room is cool and silent. I put my feet on the floor and stand up. Cool and silent. This describes the atmosphere. It is not cold, it is just cool. It is refreshing. And silent means there is no noise, no cars, no people, no music, just peace. Let's practice the pronunciation of silent. The I is a long sound. Silent. Repeat after me. The room is cool and silent. Your turn. The room is cool and silent. Now the action. I put my feet on the floor. Notice the preposition on. Your feet are touching the surface of the floor. Repeat after me. I put my feet on the floor. And the next verb, stand up. And stand up. Let's try the full sentence together. It is a bit longer, so take a breath. I put my feet on the floor and stand up. Now you try. Speak clearly and confidently. I put my feet on the floor and stand up. Fantastic. You are doing great. You are building the habit right now. Remember, if your mind wanders or if you feel tired, just bring your attention back to your voice. This is your time. Let's move to the kitchen. The story continues. I walk to the kitchen and pour a glass of water. Pour. P-O-U-R. This is the verb we use for liquids. You pour water, you pour coffee, you pour tea. The sound is long. Pour. It sounds exactly like the word poor, meaning no money, but here it is a rich action. Let's practice this phrase. I walk to the kitchen. Your turn. I walk to the kitchen. And pour a glass of water. Your turn. And pour a glass of water. Now let's combine them. Try to make it smooth. I walk to the kitchen and pour a glass of water. Go ahead. Excellent. The next sentence explains why we do this. I drink it slowly. It wakes up my body. Notice the adverb slowly. We do not rush. A calm morning is a slow morning. We are telling our brain that there is no emergency. We are safe. We have time. Repeat after me. I drink it slowly. Your turn. I drink it slowly. It wakes up my body. Your turn. It wakes up my body. Wakes up is another phrasal verb. You wake up from sleep, but water can also wake up your system. It makes you feel alert. Let's put it together. I drink it slowly. It wakes up my body. Your turn. Perfect. Now we come to a very favorite part for many people, the coffee. Or maybe for you it is tea. You can change the word if you like, but in our story it is coffee. Then I make a cup of coffee. Simple sentence. Let's say it with a smile, because coffee is delicious. Then I make a cup of coffee. Your turn. Then I make a cup of coffee. Now comes the most important part of the discipline. This is the warning part of the story. The sentence is, while the coffee brews, I do not look at my phone. This is hard for many of us. The phone is a distraction. It is full of emails, news, and other people's lives. But in your quiet morning, you prioritize yourself. Brews. B-R-E-W-S. This is the verb for making coffee or tea. It means the hot water is mixing with the coffee beans. It takes time. It usually takes a few minutes. While the coffee brews. Try saying that.
Watch the bruh sound. While the coffee brews. Good. Now the negative action. I do not look at my phone. Your turn. Emphasis on not. I do not look at my phone. Let's do the whole sentence. It shows strong willpower. While the coffee brews, I do not look at my phone. Your turn. Be firm. That was strong. I believe you. If you can do this, if you can wait just 10 minutes before checking your phone, you are building a very strong mind. So, what do you do instead? If you are not looking at the phone, what are you doing? The story says, I look out the window at the sky. This is about connection with the real world, not the digital world, the real world. Repeat after me. I look out the window. Your turn. I look out the window. At the sky. Your turn. At the sky. Together now. I look out the window at the sky. Your turn. And finally, the mindset shift, the result of this routine. I take a deep breath. I am ready for a new day. A deep breath changes your nervous system. It calms you down. When you say the sentence, actually take a breath. Let's do it together. I take a deep breath. Now you say it. I take a deep breath. And the affirmation, this is a powerful statement about your state of being. I am ready for a new day. Your turn. Believe it. I am ready for a new day. And the last sentence, I have a plan and I am calm. This connects to the idea of systems. You are not chaotic. You are organized. You have a plan. Repeat after me. I have a plan. Your turn. And I am calm. Your turn. Let's put that together.
Wonderful! You have just practiced every single piece of the morning routine script. You practiced the pronunciation, the grammar, and the meaning. Now, let's try something a little more challenging. We are going to do the sentence flow step. We are going to read the story again, from beginning to end. But this time, I will say a sentence, and I want you to repeat the whole sentence immediately. We will keep a steady rhythm. Do not worry if you miss a word. Just catch the next one. We want to build fluency now. We want your mouth to get used to moving from one sentence to the next. Are you ready? Let's take a deep breath. Here we go. The alarm rings quietly. I do not press snooze. I turn it off and sit up in bed. The room is cool and silent. I put my feet on the floor and stand up. I walk to the kitchen and pour a glass of water. I drink it slowly. It wakes up my body. Then I make a cup of coffee. While the coffee brews, I do not look at my phone. I look out the window at the sky. I take a deep breath. I am ready for a new day. I have a plan and I am calm. Fantastic work. Really, take a moment to appreciate what you just did. You stayed focused, you listened, you spoke. That is discipline and action. It was not hard, was it? It was just a series of small steps. Now, I want to talk about how you can use this in your real life.
You see, language learning is not just about the classroom. It is about narrating your life. When you wake up tomorrow morning, I want you to try to think these sentences. You do not have to say them out loud if people are sleeping, but say them in your head. When your alarm rings, think, "The alarm rings quietly." When you walk to the kitchen, think, "I am walking to the kitchen." Narrating your life turns your daily habits into study time. It requires zero extra time. It just requires intention. That is such a powerful tip. Narrating your life changes everything. It turns the world into your textbook. I also want to suggest a small variation. Maybe your morning is different. Maybe you do not drink coffee. Maybe you exercise. Let's learn a few alternative phrases, just in case your routine is different. This will help you customize your script. If you exercise in the morning, instead of "I make a cup of coffee," you could say, "I put on my running shoes." Let's practice that. I put on my running shoes. Your turn. I put on my running shoes. Or maybe you do yoga. You can say, "I unroll my yoga mat." Repeat that. Unroll. That is the action of opening the mat. I unroll my yoga mat. Your turn. I unroll my yoga mat. And if you check your email for work, maybe you can't avoid your phone completely. That is okay, but you can set a boundary. You can say, "I do not check email until after breakfast." Let's try that. It is a very healthy boundary. I do not check email. Your turn. I do not check email until after breakfast. Your turn. Until after breakfast. So you see, you can adapt the script to fit your reality. The important part is the structure. The important part is knowing what you are doing and being able to describe it in English. We have one more special section for you today. We call this the discipline affirmations. Sometimes the hardest part of speaking English is the fear. We feel afraid of making mistakes, we feel afraid of sounding silly, and that fear kills our discipline. It makes us want to hide. So we need to train our mind just like we train our tongue. I am going to say 3 short, powerful sentences about learning. I want you to repeat them. Say them with conviction. Say them like you mean it. These are sentences you can say to yourself whenever you feel discouraged. Here is the first one. I am getting better every day. Simple, right? But very powerful. It reminds you that progress is happening, even if you can't see it immediately. Repeat after me. I am getting better every day. Your turn. I am getting better every day. Here's the second one. This one is about mistakes. Mistakes help me learn. This changes your relationship with failure. A mistake is not a stop sign, it is a lesson. Repeat after me. Mistakes help me learn. Your turn. Mistakes help me learn. And the last one. This is about persistence. I show up even when I am tired. This is the definition of discipline. Repeat after me. I show up even when I am tired. Your turn. I show up even when I am tired. If you can say that last sentence and make it true, you will become fluent. It is inevitable. It is just a matter of time. We are coming to the end of our session, but this is really just the beginning for you. We want to invite you to try a simple challenge. It is the 7-day Tiny Habit Challenge. For the next 7 days, we want you to use this video as your study companion. You do not need to find a new lesson tomorrow. You do not need to search YouTube for something else. Just come back here. Save this video to a playlist called Morning Routine or My English Habit.
Tomorrow morning, put your headphones on, press play, and do this session again. It will be easier tomorrow. You will know the words. You will speak more smoothly. By the 3rd day, you might be able to speak along with us without waiting for the pause. By the 7th day, you will feel a new sense of confidence. You will prove to yourself that you can be consistent. And please, let us know how you are doing. If you are starting the 7-day challenge, leave a comment down below. Just write Day 1. Then come back tomorrow and write Day 2. We read every comment, and seeing your progress inspires us and the entire community. It creates a sense of accountability. Before we go, let's do a final quick review of the main vocabulary we learned today, just to make sure it sticks in your memory. We learned snooze, the button that delays the alarm. We learned turn off, to stop a machine. We learned sit up, to move from lying to sitting.
We learned pour, to transfer liquid. We learned brew, to make coffee or tea. We learned check, to look at the phone or email. Try to use one of these words in a sentence today. Maybe when you are making dinner, you can say, I am pouring the sauce. Or when you go to bed, say, I am turning off the light. Connect the English words to the physical actions. This is how you stop translating in your head and start thinking in English. Thank you so much for spending this time with us. We know how busy life can be. We know there are a million distractions fighting for your attention. But you chose to be here. You chose to invest in yourself. That is a victory. Be proud of that. Remember, fluency is not a destination you arrive at one day. It is a path you walk every day. And today, you walked a little further. We hope this quiet, guided session gave you the tools you need to start your mornings with calm and confidence. If you found this helpful, and if you want more of these tiny habit sessions, please make sure you are subscribed to English Speaking Corner. Click the bell icon so you get a reminder when we upload. We have many more topics to cover: how to talk about your work, your hobbies, your feelings. But we will always keep it calm, clear, and practical. Enjoy your day, keep your plan, stay calm, and keep speaking. See you in the next episode. Goodbye.